In this episode, Nola Gent here at Joey K's, a great New Orleans neighborhood restaurant.
Welcome to Nola Gent. Let the good times roll. Joey K's is in my old neighborhood of the Garden District, and I've been eating in this restaurant for many years. There's been days where I have eaten here twice for lunch and dinner on certain days, and they're a really great lunch and dinner spot as they have multiple daily specials that are really a great selection of items on top of their regular menu. This is one of the few places in New Orleans we have that would be close to a traditional meat and three type of place that you find in other places in the South. So they always have their specials listed on the board outside. So I pretty much have the daily special menu memorized by heart for the main items. Some of the other things like soups and things will change. So we see today, which is Thursday, they have tomato basil soup, meatloaf with macaroni and cheese with green beans, chicken fried steak with macaroni and green beans, the turkey plate, and the liver and onions with mashed potatoes and peas. So every day the specials change and there's always something good to be seen and eaten on the board here. So Joey K's is located on Magazine Street at the corner of Magazine and 7th. They're on the Garden District side, and Magazine is a very busy main commercial hub in New Orleans, and it's very popular with tourists and locals alike. Well, let's head on inside. So typically I like to sit at the bar, but with the COVID-19 coronavirus situation, the bar is not open for dining or drinking. So I will go to the back dining room. It's a little more private than the front dining room. And as we look around the front dining room here, you can see the bar is to the left, and they have all sorts of nice artist paintings that are a little folksy and have some interesting sayings and phrases on them, and they are also mostly for sale. If you see one you like, you can buy it most of the time, not all the time. So you can see it's definitely got some interesting decorations in here. Now let's head on back to the back dining room. You can see they have a little fireplace right there. And then the bathrooms are actually all the way to the back here. So two main dining rooms on the bottom floor. And as we look around here, you can see behind the fireplace nearest the bathrooms. And then here's the back dining room in front of the fireplace. So we can see out into the front dining room right there. And then they have chalkboard menus of the daily special right here on both sides of the fireplace so people can see it. And we'll review those in a little more detail when we get our menus. And also the desserts. I've had plenty of the cobblers and Miss Cathy's brownie pie quite frequently. And here's looking back to the front dining room. Notice the nice stained glass transom and more wild cat paintings they've added. Well, let's head upstairs and take a look around. So this is usually used as a private event space. I've actually been to a very interesting bachelor party up here before, and I've also rented this room myself for some business meetings. So this is a nice little area that also has some nice ambiance of old New Orleans construction. As you can see, it still has intact double doors. That also give access to a wraparound balcony, and we also have all of the chimneys with their mantles intact as well. with some nice mirrors right there on top of it that look to be quite antique. So there's a lot of ambience here. There's also right there some of the pocket doors that slide in and out of the wall. I had some of those in my old house. They're very interesting. But let's go out on the balcony and look around. So this is a nice little view of Magazine Street when it's more crowded and we're not in COVID-19 pandemic times. It's even more interesting when there's more action going on in the area. As you can see, you get a nice little view of everything going on below, as this is a very commercial district of a lot of people living here. Businesses, bars, restaurants, lots of boutiques, a lot of local small businesses, along with more chains popping up. Unfortunately, all of the chains are driving the rental prices up. That is causing a lot of problems for our local entrepreneurs, as the rent prices are getting pretty crazy around this area now. So let's go head back inside now, and we need to head downstairs and eat a little food. But look at the beautiful stained glass transom there again, stained glass in that door. All of this is quite original, beautiful decoration. So many of the New Orleans houses and buildings have such wonderful, intact architectural details that you don't find in this bland, modern construction. So to make things more interesting, I filmed a lot of this footage before the pandemic happened. So here, I got to sit at the bar and have a little meal here we're about to see me eat. So on the menu, we have our appetizers, a cup of red beans and rice, onion rings, fried green tomatoes, crab meat au gratin, crab and corn beignets, fried artichoke hearts, eggplant Napoleon, gumbo, soup of the day, house salad, side Caesar salad, grilled salmon salad, grilled tuna salad, grilled chicken salad, shrimp remoulade salad, Caesar salad. Then we have the good stuff, shrimp magazine, trout chapatulas. That definitely is one of my favorite things on the menu items. Eggplant Napoleon pasta, ribeye steak, grilled tuna steak, grilled salmon, broiled catfish, fried soft shell crab, always a good option. All you can eat fried catfish, fried oyster plate, fried shrimp plate, fried seafood platter. Then you can look over at our chicken fried steak, breaded veal cutlet, hamburger steak, fried chicken, very good fried chicken, one of the best in the city, chicken tenders, red beans and rice, grilled chicken breast, spaghetti and meatballs, veal parmesan, chicken or eggplant parmesan. All the pastas are quite nice. And then we can see for sides, you have french fries, sweet potato fries, mashed potatoes and gravy, baked potato, mixed vegetables, vegetable du jour, mac and cheese. The mac and cheese is definitely some of the best in the city too. And then we have our drinks, but they do sell alcohol here, so beer or wine might be your best choice. Also, I drink a lot of iced tea. And then the daily blackboard specials, as they say, you should always check those out. So flipping the menu over to the other side, we can see that we have the daily specials listed. Monday is hamburger steak, white beans with fried pork chop, corned beef and braised cabbage. Tuesday is veal cutlet, stewed chicken, grilled Reuben sandwich, braised lamb shank. Wednesday is beef brisket, stuffed bell pepper, chicken cordon bleu. Thursday is meatloaf, chicken fried steak, oven roasted turkey, liver and onions. Friday is Creole jambalaya, shrimp and mushroom fettuccine, fried catfish tacos. And then Saturday, you just check out the specials on the blackboard. For sweets, they have listed bread pudding with rum sauce, Miss Cathy's brownie pie a la mode, blackberry cobbler a la mode, apple cobbler a la mode. Then we have sandwiches, hamburger, cheeseburger, fried oyster, fried shrimp, fried catfish, fried soft-shell crab, roast beef de brie, smoked or hot sausage, grilled or panade chicken breast, fried eggplant, meatball, fried green tomato, ham, turkey, club, grilled cheese, and you can get that on po' boy bread or a bun or toast. And then we have just for kids with peanut butter and jelly, spaghetti and meatballs, chicken tenders with fries, grilled cheese with fries, fried shrimp or catfish with fries, and hamburger with fries. So when you first sit down and order your drink, they generally give you cornbread or a basket of French bread, or sometimes both are a choice of one or the other. They don't always have the cornbread, but very often they do. The burgers and po' boys are pretty good here, so they're always a good solid option. The baked mac and cheese is among the top tier of the best mac and cheeses offered in the city, so that's always a good option. The lamb shank is a carnivore's delight, and they sell it for about 15 bucks, where a place down the street charges 30 bucks for this. Just look at this massive hunk of meat. It's just so delicious. The mustard greens and the baked potatoes are good too, but the main focus is definitely the meat. This is such just tender, delicious, wonderful meat that I really do love. I've eaten a whole lot of lamb shanks in Joey K's in my time. I generally do get this weekly special every week whenever possible. Definitely one of my favorite things on the menu here. And you know, you gotta have your greens to stay healthy. It's just part of staying healthy is getting your greens in. Potatoes, they may be boiled, not baked. They're either boiled or baked, I'm not sure which. But they serve as an excellent vehicle to soak up the delicious gravy. Oh, it's such good gravy. Not a fan of that mint jelly though. But that is definitely a great meal. The corned beef and cabbage with potatoes is also another really good special. Now they did change chefs a while back, and there was a little adjustment issue where they had the corned beef a little tough for a while, but I think they've gotten back on target now. So this tender, delicious corned beef with the cabbage and potatoes is a great flavor combination, and they serve it with a side of spicy Creole mustard that really adds to the flavor. I'm a big fan of Creole mustard, a big fan of the potatoes, the corned beef, and the cabbage. They all go together so well. And they honor the Irish heritage that we have in New Orleans as well. So the corned beef special is on Monday, and they use the leftover corned beef for Tuesday to make an awesome Reuben sandwich. So Tuesday is also the lamb shank day, but sometimes I will do the lamb shank for lunch and then the Reuben sandwich for dinner, or the other way around, as they're both great. Then every Thursday at Joey K's, it's Thanksgiving with the turkey plate. So here we are before the COVID-19 pandemic, putting a little delicious cranberry sauce on top of the dressing. The turkey, gravy, sweet potatoes, the peas are all really nice. And look at that nice bite of dressing there. Ooh. And fast forward to June 2020 and the Phase 1 reopening in New Orleans. Another delicious turkey plate with some amazing gravy on top. And that cranberry sauce also looking quite succulent. And my peas and sweet potatoes also all a delicious combination. So, looky here with my big beard. In the comments below, let me know if you prefer your Nola Gent with or without the big beard.
Dressing and cranberry sauce.
And you take a close look at this current footage during the pandemic. I shot this with my Galaxy S10 phone, whereas I shot the pre-pandemic footage with my Sony RX107 camera. So, in the comments below, let me know which film footage you think looks the best in this video. So New Orleans during Thanksgiving often has oyster dressing, which is dressing just like this with oysters added. Unfortunately, Joey K's does not give you oyster dressing for the Thursday special. However, it is still very delicious dressing, especially with all that gravy. And then with the sweet potatoes and green peas there, it's a very nice combination, and the turkey is always tender. So I certainly do enjoy my every Thursday Thanksgiving. And I've always done a good job of cleaning my plate. Then every now and again, I will indulge myself with a little bit of Miss Cathy's brownie pie, which is pretty nice. I'm not having that today though. So the total for my turkey plate Thursday special and iced tea was $15.92. Just as a comparison of how much inflation New Orleans has experienced and the country in general, back in 2003, I remember this meal used to cost me around $9. So, back in the good old days, right?
Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you would just click on the little circle here with a picture of my head in there and subscribe to the NOLA Jet channel, it would really help me a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you.